Welcome back to the Monitoring Solutions Quick Tip series. My name is James, Studios Director at 729 Solutions, and back once again is Chris Molinas, Monitoring Solutions Lead Engineer at 729. Thanks for joining me, Chris.
Thanks for having me, James.
And for this quick tip, I want to get into one of New Relic's new features, Instant Observability.
So instant observability, you're right, is kind of a new thing for New Relic, where they have created what they like to call these like pre-built bundles for if you're looking to monitor something specific. So like, let's take the .NET one, for example, here. And so if we pick this, and if I open this up, it's very much kind of, again, kind of a quick, what they like to call a quick start, kind of a bundle all in one for them, right? And so here, there's some instructions on how somebody would go about installing like all the .NET agents, or how to get basically the .NET metrics into New Relic. And it kind of shows you a step-by-step action of this in their installation docs. And once you get that, what happens with the with the quick start install is there'll be a dashboard that kind of comes along with it as well, that's already pre-built and just takes the data over from the data you're sending over from your .NET agents, or however you're getting the data into New Relic, and it'll build these dashboards out. And the same thing goes for, there's also some available alerts, which gives them kind of the standard high CPU utilization, memory usage, app deck score, transaction error. So again, these are more, kind of quick bundle, quick start. So if you don't know where you want to start with, these are kind of the standard ones that, just some suggestions that somebody would use. From there, a client could go in and say, okay, these are cool dashboards. Let me go ahead. I want to see this though, right? And it kind of gets the juices going, and maybe the light bulb turns on their head. Okay, now that I see this transactional stuff, it'd be cool if we can get this on a dashboard, and then they could create some custom ones. But they would have a template to kind of work off of, because there was these sample dashboards that came within this quick start. Same thing with the alerts as well, right? Okay, cool. CPU usage, utilization, we're monitoring that, but I also want to see disk space. Let me take a look at how this pre-built alert was done, and create one for disk space as well, and send it out to the same folks. So this instant observability process or package that they've created to get you started package, right? For somebody who's kind of new to New Relic, or they're looking for something specific for a specific technology.
What's really cool about this, you hinted at this a little bit ago, it really does foster that conversation with clients. And these kind of quick start tools, dashboards, alerts, etc., really help plant that seed in the client's mind and go, oh, that's what's possible. And then that conversation just kind of blooms from there.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, in my experience as well, when working on client engagements, especially if they're new to New Relic, or if they haven't even had a monitoring tool in the past, it's hard for them to kind of visualize the possibilities. I can talk through it all day long and kind of even show them samples, but if it's not their data, it's not something that is relevant to them, then it's still kind of hard to picture. Like myself, I'm a very visual person, right? When we build out sample dashboards for them in the past, we've showed it to them, and then, like I said, the light bulb turns on. Oh, okay, I get it. I see exactly what you did here. Now that I've seen this, I have a bunch of other ideas that I want to throw on paper now and see if we can do that. And so hopefully with these instant observabilities, they wouldn't need somebody per se to kind of build them out. They'd have these prepackaged ones, the juices get the flowing, and then they can probably contact us and go, okay, so we have a list of 10 things now that we have this little quick start package. Here's a list of 10 things that we'd like to engage 729 with to kind of build these out for us. It would make the project a little bit more efficient as well. But again, a lot of it is just kind of, like I like to say, get the juices flowing, get the light bulb turned on above the client's head.
Chris Molinas, Monitoring Solutions Lead Engineer at 729 Solutions, where we provide design, UI/UX development, and professional services, which includes implementing application and infrastructure monitoring. Learn more about us at 729solutions.com. Do you have any questions about instant observability? Let us know in the comments for this video. Thanks again, Chris. We'll see you again in our next 729 Quick Tip.
Awesome. Thanks, James.